This is the worst generation in One Piece ranked. There is a total of 12 members from the supernovas. So in this video we will be going from 12th all the way to the 7th placement. And then on the next video we'll be doing from 6th to 1st. So in 12th I have put down Bonnie. Jewelry Bonnie is arguably the weakest member of the worst generation when it comes to the combat abilities. Her age manipulation devil fruit is unique and mysterious, but it has yet to be used effectively in a battle scenario. While her past and connections to Kuma and the Celestial Dragons add depth to her character, she has been captured multiple times, showing that she lacks the power to stand against the major forces of the world. Despite her potential importance to the story, she hasn't made a significant mark in any major conflict. Moving on, in 11th we've got Capone Beige. Capone Beige is a brilliant strategist, but his combat ability is not as strong as many of his peers. His castle fruit allows him to transform into a moving fortress, making him a defensive powerhouse, but it doesn't offer the kind of raw offensive strength needed to compete with the strongest members of the worst generation. His biggest moment was during the Whole Cake Island arc, where he masterminded an assassination attempt on Big Mom. However, after failing and escaping, he has faded into the background. While he is smart and resourceful, he is not among the strongest. Moving on, next we have Urouge. Urouge remains one of the most mysterious members of the worst generation. Unlike many of his peers, he has not been heavily involved in major conflicts, but his defeat of Charlotte Snack, a former Sweet Commander, proves that he is not to be underestimated. His Devil Fruit seemingly allows him to convert damage into strength, making him a formidable opponent in prolonged fights. However, he has not been seen taking any major plays since that victory, and his current whereabouts are unknown. Until he plays a bigger role in the story, he remains in the lower half of the ranking. Now in 9th place, we've got Apu. Apu is an opportunist who has survived by playing both sides of the conflicts. His sound fruit grants him an unpredictable fighting style, allowing him to launch devastating sound-based attacks at a distance. However, his cowardly and treacherous nature has made him widely distrusted among the worst generation. He initially betrayed Kid and Hawkins to join Kaido, but later tried to escape when things turned against the Yonko. While his Devil Fruit is unique and can catch opponents off guard, he has not demonstrated the ability to defeat truly powerful enemies in a fair fight. Moving on, in 8th place we've got Hawkins. Hawkins had a great potential with his Wara Wara no Mi, which allowed him to use turret-based predictions and create a straw voodoo dolls that redirected damage to others. His ability to tank hits and manipulate fate made him an interesting fighter, but his reliance on probability ultimately proved to be his weakness. He chose to submit to Kaido rather than fight back, unlike Law and Kid, which led to his downfall. In Wano, he was defeated by Killer, proving that he was not on the same level as the top fighters. His lack of independent ambition and reliance on Kaido ultimately cost him his life, placing him lower in the rankings. Next we have Killer. Killer is a strong and loyal right-hand man to Eustace Kid, making him one of the more formidable members of the worst generation. Despite forcefully transformed into Kamozo the Manslayer by Orochi, he retained his fighting spirit and later proved his strength by defeating Hawkins in Wano. He also managed to injure Big Mom alongside Kid, showing that he is capable of taking on top-tier threats. However, he still lacks major independent achievements outside of his role as Kid's second-in-command. While he is stronger than Apu and Hawkins, he is not quite at the level of the captains who lead their own crews. Anyways guys, this is the first part of the video done. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to like and comment down if you guys would like to see a part 2.